Hey, I'm CJ Maurer with The Gist. Welcome back to another one of our strategic HubSpot tutorials. This is going to be a quick one about how you can automatically build a system to generate testimonials and reviews for your business. It's really cool. Let's dive in. Everyone knows that testimonials are valuable, but if you've ever been on a marketing team or responsible for gathering them, you know sometimes it's kind of a pain in the butt. It's hard to remember to do. Sometimes you feel a little weird just like sending email blasts to your clients being like, hey, give us testimonials so we can market based on your likeness. But the reality is that there are very tactful and tasteful ways to do it. And it's important for social proof. It helps the sales team. It helps a lot of things move. Now, if you are a good business, you have plenty of clients that are more than happy to give you testimonials. And if you're a smart business, you're probably already administering feedback surveys of some type. As you know, HubSpot has a feedback surveys tool where you can build all types of surveys, NPS surveys, CSAT, customer satisfaction surveys, customer effort score surveys, or custom surveys. First of all, make sure that you are using HubSpot to conduct your customer feedback surveys. For this purpose, I would highly recommend having some type of NPS survey. This is a Net Promoter Score survey that measures customer loyalty. Now, if you know anything about these surveys, and by the way, we dive through this much deeper in a separate video, but you know that NPS is a score of 1 through 10 that measures how likely somebody is to recommend you. Once they give their response, they're directed to a follow-up question. Detractors have this prompt, passives have this prompt, and promoters have this prompt. Can you tell us why you scored us so highly? Now, there's a whole bunch of things that you would like to consider when building a survey, sending it out, and automating follow-up on it. But there's one thing that anybody on the marketing team is going to want to do from this. Why wouldn't you want to automatically flag anybody who gave a very positive response as a testimonial candidate and see if you can use their comment as a testimonial? So the first thing that you need to do is create a custom property, contact property called testimonial candidate. Make it a single checkbox or a drop-down select and just have it be yes or no. Why do you want to do this? Because anybody who answers a really, really positive survey should be marked as a potential testimonial candidate. Now, the way these surveys work is you can't require somebody to write after they rate you. So a lot of people will just give the rating and then hit save without leaving a comment. But many people will make a comment. And what's nice is both the rating and any comment will automatically be stored on the contact record as custom contact properties. So you obviously want to start with anybody who gave a rating. So I've gone in and I've created a workflow, a contact-based workflow that has two specific enrollment criteria. One is last NPS survey rating is 9 or 10, and last NPS survey comment is known. So the only people that are going to be enrolled in this are people who said they love you and actually wrote about it. Now, you don't know exactly what they said. You're going to want to read it first, but you know that at the very least, they're a testimonial candidate. So you'll set that property to yes. We talk about this in another video, but evangelist is another yes or no. You'd want to set that one to yes. Personally, I'm a fan of marking any contact as an evangelist if they've either gave an overwhelmingly positive survey response or they've been associated with a deal as a referring contact. So if they've told you that they've loved you or they've referred somebody to you, they're a potential evangelist. It's good to be able to flag those and put them on a list for things that you may want to do with them and communicate with them. But now we've flagged them as a testimonial candidate. The next thing that we're going to want to do is let's create an internal notification. Maybe you want to send this to your marketing team or whoever you want it to be. Just say leadership here. We'll also send it to maybe James is responsible for aggregating the testimonials, and maybe we'll also notify the contact owner. Oops, that was an in-app notification. I want an internal email notification. So we'll send it to James, we'll send it to the leadership team, and we'll send it to the contact owner, and we'll say, new testimonial candidate, right? So then you can say first name, last name from company name, just gave us we'll do last NPS rating, a blank rating on a recent NPS survey, and left a comment. Here is the comment. Please reach out to them to see if they will allow us to use this comment or a variation of it as a testimonial on our website or a social media post. Boom. Now you're proactively just teeing up these opportunities for your marketing team or whoever is responsible for generating testimonials. And you're making it really easy by saying, hey, Matt, thanks so much for your recent testimonial. Do you mind if we use this on our website or whatever? And you just make it so easy for them. Instead of being like, hey, can you take time out of your day to go write something? They've already done it. So you just made it very easy, yes or no. If you think it needs to be reformatted, maybe you can address that with them. There's another thing you can do that I have not included in here is you notice how we dropped this rating and this actual comment as a personalization token in this internal email. If you want, you can also just send that email directly to the person that gave the survey and said, hey, thanks so much for your survey response. We're so glad that you're happy. I've pasted your testimonial here below. Are you comfortable with us using it on our website or on a social media post? And if so, can you let us know if it's okay to use your name, your company, just your first name, just your initial, right? What would you be comfortable with? And now that's just automatic. You let them respond. Or you give them a little form to fill out, a little 2 or 3 field form that, hey, if you approve it, click here, fill out this form. It takes 30 seconds. And that's how we know that you either approve or deny. And then you automatically get notified by that. Right? So you're not only are you systematizing how you gather and analyze feedback, but then how to gather and leverage the very best feedback to help you grow. That's how you build a testimonial gathering system. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please hit like or subscribe. It helps us, quite frankly, but also it helps more people like you get really valuable breakdowns of HubSpot strategies and use cases. And if you really want to get better at HubSpot, click the link in the description to subscribe to our weekly newsletter called The Spotlight. It is a weekly breakdown of a HubSpot use case with a video, with a written description, an outline of how to do it and key benefits, hand delivered into your inbox every Monday morning at 10 a.m. your time, whatever time zone that is. So once again, I'm CJ Maurer from The Gist. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon.